Morning. Let's discuss next property, multiplication of two DFTs and circular convolution. Let x1 of n and x2 of n are finite duration sequences of length capital N with DFTs as x1 of k and x2 of k. Now consider x3 of k is given as multiplication of two DFTs, x1 of k multiplied by x2 of k. Say it equation 1. x3 of n is given as x3p of n, that represent periodic repetition or periodic extension of x3 of n. So x3p of n is equal to summation m0 to n minus 1 x1p of m into x2p of n minus m. So converting into modulo operation, x3n modulo n is equal to summation m0 to n minus 1 x1 m modulo n into x2 n minus m modulo n. Say it equation 3. For value of n 0 to n minus 1, we can say x3 of n modulo n is equal to x3 of n and x1 of m modulo n is equal to x1 of m. By replacing values, what we will get? x3 of n is equal to summation m0 to n minus 1 x1 of m multiplied by x2 of n minus m modulo n. Say it equation 5. This equation 5 represents circular convolution of two sequences x1 of n and x2 of n, and it is denoted by x1 of n circularly convolved with x2 of n. So this circular convolution operation is represented as capital N, which is n circled. So this represent circular convolution. So finally we can give DFT of x1 of n circularly convolved with x2 of n is equal to multiplication of two DFTs. Means what we can say, circular convolution in time domain is nothing but multiplication in frequency domain.